Hey folks, so I still in Tyrol, enjoying the mountains and all the things. So if you looking for a place where you could just relax a bit, it's a good choice. And today we'll talk about the agents as usually. It's so many different views how agents should work and what it's about. But today we'll talk about the type of the agents actually in general. So the most primitive agents that emerge and everybody used is the reactive agents, and we have a lot of this React architectures. But the main goal of the reactive agents is to be fast, be the rule driven, so they quite rarely have the memory or some complex state, and they designed to answer fast. And yeah, so it's a good choice, but they quite limited. And another type of agents is deliberate agents that actually already have some procedures for reasoning, planning, executions. They have quite complex pipelines. But the problem with the deliberate agents that they usually slow, and to maintain the conversations is not always the best choice. But the problem is that if you want to be to do something complex and autonomous, then you need the deliberate agents. But that's lead us to the hybrid architectures that people see that we have something similar in our brain, that we have the first and second system, the fast and slow, and hybrid agents mimic this. They combine the deliberate agents together with the reactive one, and somehow they mimic this different system of the human brain. But the next quite interesting architecture for the agents actually is the learning agents. And the learning agents, they excel the deliberate strategy with the learning capabilities. It means that they could learn from the previous experience, reconfigure themselves, and instead of fixed rules like the reactive agents use, they just invent these rules on the fly. And this set of agents actually close the setup where you interact with the agents and they not interact with each others. And most interesting part when we admit the social component in agents, because agents live in an environment where they could interact with the different humans, not only in a dialogue like the conversation, and with other agents. And here we get to the need of some cognitive abilities, and the cognitive agents is one of the most complex agents that try to mimic the human brain, try to have the different processes that have the different speed and all the things. And cognitive agents, it's quite interesting domain. We have a lot of cognitive architectures like Koala and all other things, but when we talk about the social components, we have the cooperative agents. And cooperative agents, they not only have their own complex world, but they know about another agents, the environment, how to interact with them, and how to achieve some common goals. And yeah, so it's completed emerging new field of the social and this local first social applications, the Asian swarms and all other things. But not always the cooperation, I mean that you achieving the goals together and you align on the goals. And it's lead us to yet another quite interesting space of competitive agents. Because you could work with the agents that have completely different goals. Some of the goals are contradictory, and some of the agents are even harmful for your own goals. And if you talk about the space of the cybersecurity, for example, you could have the agents of the red team, agents of the blue team. One part of agents try to block the system and find the vulnerabilities. Another part of the agents will try to prevent this to happen, and this not just cooperation but competition. It's a yet quite interesting domain for the agent architecture, and I could not say that I prefer one or another. Usually, we have the complex network of the different agents because every next level of the agents require more computation, more costs, and the more complexity. So, if you could solve your problem with the simple reactive agent, go for it. If you need something more complex, try to hybrid architecture. But if you design in some complex multi-agent, multi-expert system, then you have this cooperation part, for example. So, but if we really simplify the landscape, that it's the type of agents that we have, and they all mimic humans and human interactions. So that's why the philosophy and sociology books are so important for the engineers, because right now it's just trying to reinvent the human environment, but in a completely different scale. So that's all that I was keen to share with you. See you next time. Choose.